Hey guys, Jasper here from the Uberclockers, and welcome to another video. This is going to be kind of a monthly series, I hope. Tell me if you guys like it. Tell me if you don't like it. Anyhow, so this is AMD versus so should you buy AMD or Nvidia in March of 2016? Keep in mind that this is the beginning of the month, and this is March 2016, so this info will probably not be valid in like next month, because GPU prices fluctuate a lot, so just warning you. But anyhow, let's get right into the video. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically, in general, should you go for an AMD card or an Nvidia card in a certain price range in this certain month, this month being March of 2016. So, let's start with the entry-level cards. So, entry-level is like the 750 Ti, the GTX 950, 2 gig models of the 960 and the 380, the R7 360 and 370. And so, yeah. So for entry-level GPUs, I kind of decided it was a tie. See, the GTX 750 Ti in terms of performance and price fits right between the R7 360 and 370. So it's really your choice whether to buy it. The 950's crap, it's overpriced, but and the R7 360 and the 370 are both if you're just getting into PC gaming, they are options you probably should consider. And so it's really just a tie between AMD and Nvidia there. Doesn't really matter what you pick. It kind of there's slight changes in performance and slight changes in price. Yeah, with that it's kind of a tie. All right, let's move on to like mid-range GPUs. So in terms of mid-range GPUs, what I mean by mid-range is 4 gig models of the 380 and 960. Soon to be 960 Ti and the 380X, although those aren't really important. You know, I didn't really include those because they're really not worth it. And the R9 390, the GTX 970, the R9 390X. Okay? So, AMD just barely wins in this category. The R9 380 beats out the GTX 960 in price and performance. This could change. And of course, the uber cheap PCS Plus Power Color R9 390 performs just as well as its Nvidia counterpart, and it's like $288, which is much cheaper than any GTX 970 is or really ever was. So, and then there's also the R9 390X. This one was kind of a weird one because it's hard to classify this just because in terms of performance, it's worse than the GTX 980, but in terms of price, it's some R9 390Xs are actually as cheap as GTX 970s. So, which makes it a really weird kind of priced and placed card. So I just put them in mid-range just because it doesn't really, to me, anything GTX 980 and up is mid-range. Is the next level enthusiast, but I have to say AMD just barely wins in this category because of their insanely good price to performance. Yeah, so why don't we move on to the high-end or enthusiast. Alright, so when we're talking about high-end and enthusiast GPUs, it's essentially the GTX 980, the R9 Fury and Fury X and Fury Nano, the GTX 980 Ti and the GeForce Titan X, which I don't really pay attention to it just because it's a pretty overpriced card. The 980 Ti really just, it's a better choice option. And I have to say Nvidia does win in this category because higher end cards, the R9 Fury and GTX 980 do exchange blows, but with the Fury coming out on top with some, and the 980 coming slightly out on top with some others. But the 980 being $50 cheaper than the Fury X the R9 Fury makes it probably the better choice. The R9 Fury is okay, but I would honestly choose a GTX 980 over that, or I would fork out a bit more cash for a faster graphics card. So, the 980 Ti versus the Fury X, and so the 980 Ti is probably the better buy. It is more expensive than the R9 Fury X, but it has better performance for about $20. There's about a $20 difference in price, which honestly, like, if you're gonna get better performance and a longer life out of your card, I would really choose the one with better performance and a longer life. If all you're gonna do is fork out $20 more, that's probably the better choice. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, or you can just subscribe. Remember, just liking is not a option. You have to subscribe as well. No, I'm just kidding. You can just like this video or just view this video, but it does help if you subscribe. Please subscribe if you can, or if you want to. Yeah. Of course, if you're already subscribed, then that's great. You can't really subscribe again unless you have a secondary account. But yeah, thanks for watching. Roll the end credit thing, title, card, outro. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Click the thing above to subscribe, and click the thing above that to watch more videos. Yeah.